Welcome to the Tatyana Show, and today I have an interview that's long overdue and that the world should have been since this, but now is the time. I want to thank everyone, and I want to welcome the beautiful Miss Britney Clark on the Tatyana Show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And it's an honor because I'm sure many people may not know, but one of the things that you do for a living is that you go around the world and you help like third world countries.
Yeah.
Tell the people a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I just returned from Kampala, Uganda in January of course this year, 2017, where myself and a team of women partnered with a community there, in a rural community, to empower them through different trainings and workshops. And so we had 3 focal points, which was leadership, dignified work, and community development. So we attempted to empower the community from a holistic approach and leave them with the materials and skills that they need so that they can continue this work within the community themselves.
I know people like, that is a lot. This is going to be on a smaller scale so us regular people can understand.
Okay.
How did you get involved in it? How did that like lead to your life?
Yeah, so in August of 2016, I went to this conference, which is called Yellow Conference, which is based in LA. And so, you know, anytime you attend something like that, you're usually part of like a group post the conference. So I met the founder in the group, and she told me what she was working on. And so women and girls leadership has always been something that's been, you know, a really in part of my life. So I partnered with her, and then it was three other of us on a team. Mm-hmm. And so that's how we got started, and we created curriculums and that sort of thing.
So it's just so crazy because you see people on TV that go to these countries and they help people, but to actually be sitting here and interviewing someone and to know someone, because we're actually alumni at Mississippi State, of the same school. So just to meet somebody to do that, that's amazing. And tell me, what was that experience like?
So we were in rural Uganda, so we didn't have running water, so that's different from what we're used to. We didn't have the type of food that we eat. You know, we ate whatever they usually eat, which was a lot of rice and pasta and a lot of carbs, potatoes every day.
What was that like every day?
Girl.
You kind of miss your bag of chips, huh?
What? Kit Kat something. So it was challenging, but we had, as a team, we had already committed to serving. So anytime you come into a situation like that, you're not focused on me. Because if you are, then it's going to be all about you. So, you know, eating the different things that we're not used to, living in an area, you know, that's no electricity, no water, nothing like that. So it was challenging, but at the same time, we understood the purpose. So we understand the purpose. It's easy to commit to it because it's not really about yourself.
How you like prepare yourself for that mentally?
Mentally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is that something you still, learning as you keep like learning more about different people?
Well, for me, I'm always building myself from the inside out. So mentally, every day, whether it's you're in a third world country or you're here, like we have challenges here.
Yeah.
A lot of there's poverty in the U.S. There's prostitution in the U.S. There's lack of work, dignified work in the U.S. So I think the problems are sometimes the same, and so your mental mindset every day is a choice. Like, I'm going to choose to have a good day. I'm going to choose to be progressive. I'm going to choose to commit to this goal or this mission. So it's something that I do every day. So it's not something that was really outside of myself, even though I was outside of the country. If that makes sense.
It does. Aside from all of that, is this one thing in particular that you learned or gained or took with you after the trip?
Yeah, so, usually when you see on TV, it's like this these different shots of images of Africa, which are true. I've seen those. So that was like a lot to take in. But the thing that I took the most was like they empowered me as well. Like usually, you know, you go with the intent like we're gonna empower these women, we're gonna help this community, which we did. But they taught me stuff too.
Wow, what's one thing they taught you?
Like community, like, you know, being there 10 days, I never heard the women argue.
Wow, 10
Never.
days and not one woman argue?
No women argue. Girl, that's like...
That's heaven.
That's heaven. And so the community that they have, and I think being here in the U.S., we're more individualistic approach. But there, you know, they cling to each other every day for different needs, and they work together really well. So I took that, like really learning how to work with women, which I do, but for us to work collectively without jealousy, without hatred, without all the extra. Just coming together, getting the job done, because we're stronger together anyway.
We are. Women are amazing together.
Absolutely.
If we could just come together. That's
And
the first
stay
part.
together.
Yes, stay.
Stay.
We got to stay united. So, okay, I know you left Africa. Now you're back in America.
Yeah.
How are things in America now?
Oh, like when I first got back, I was just trying to make sense of it all, because there it's like, you know, you just get used to just not having your phone, you know, not having Wi-Fi, whatever. So back it's like, oh, okay. So it's just that process, and realizing how we can be sometimes very materialistic here. I don't think there's anything wrong with valuing different things whatsoever, but you just appreciate things a lot more. Like if I get a meal, like I'm real appreciative. Like,
Really?
or a shower, I'm real appreciative.
I know not having that running water changed your life.
Yeah. So it just gives you a different perspective to always be grateful.
Yeah. Are you guys planning another trip to a different country?
Yeah, so the organization that I went with, which is the Glow Effect, with the Glow Exchange, there'll be another trip in October.
Okay.
With a different set of women. So they will engage that process, I think, starting this month. Yeah.
Are you have plans to go, or are you going to sit this one out?
I'm going to sit this one out.
Okay.
I'm going to sit this one out. So.
For any reason, or just to have a break, and or just focus on you?
Yeah, well, just to have a break. And I started this process back in October, and I just finished my part on the 28th of February, which is very recent. So for me, I would serve more as a mentor for the women, and I know that I'm not in the mental space to really serve and mentor and guide. So for me, I don't commit to something knowing that I'm not where I need to be.
Yeah.
Because you can empower people unless you're empowered. So for me, still processing and getting like myself where I need to be, it's not feasible for this moment.
Yeah. So is that what you do, like go around motivating women or children and stuff like that?
Yeah, so I started my speaking career in 2015. And so my first engagement was for a group of women. They're called Delta Gems, which is a part of the Delta sorority.
Yes.
And so it was their program, which they work together all year. And then they have like kind of like a, not necessarily initiation, but just like a something that congratulates them for their work. So that was my first speaking engagement, which inevitably led to me doing more things with women.
Yeah.
And financial talks was last year too. So yeah, that's something that's just innate to me. So I enjoy doing it too.
So what was that like, you know, working with the Deltas and the sorority?
Well, I didn't work with them progressively. It was just one one program that I worked with them on, and it was awesome because they're in that high school, junior, middle school type stage. So that's a stage where you're kind of going through that. Well, I really don't want to hear what anybody's saying, but if you're kind of not my parent, but you're a little older, I'm a little more, you know, acceptive to what you're saying. So it was good. It was good, and I got a lot of positive feedback, which led to more opportunities.
Okay, so now it's been 2 years since you've been doing it, and do you see yourself doing 2 more years?
Yeah.
You love it.
Yeah. I'm finding that I actually like to teach, and speaking is a part of teaching, in a sense. So I'm not necessarily want to motivate people. It's more so of planting seeds of thoughts and possibilities that they can build on themselves.
Do you have any future plans that you thought of, Britney Clark, that you may want to put into action, not today, but maybe 5 years or so from now?
Actually, nothing. Is just I really, really have to do. For me, post this trip, I've been in more season of like just trying to figure out what that one thing is. Because I can do, pretty much anything I set my mind to, but it's that one, finding that one thing that I really want to pursue. That's what I'm kind of figuring out in this stage, which is interesting within itself.
Because it's a lot. There's obesity, there's, child neglect. Absolutely. There's a lot of ways that people can help people in the world, just in America. Yeah. So I'm sure whenever you find that one that speaks to your heart, you'll know.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm, without a doubt, I know it'll involve women and children.
Definitely.
I know that. But just what that looks like in detail, it's not clear yet.
But thank you so much, Britney, for being on the show and talking about your amazing experience.
Thank you.
But also, like I said before, is there anything else you may want to add?
Just be true to who you are. Find yourself, know yourself, appreciate yourself, and just try to bring good to the world, whatever that looks like to you.
Oh, thank you. I like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being on the show, and we're out.
Yes.
Jolina, wake up, tell Luaniel. Jolina, wake up, tell Luaniel.